Imagine walking through a forest at wood and meeting another human. He looks almost exactly like you. But he isn't Homo sapiens. He is a different human. And for thousands of years, this wasn't unusual, because Earth was once home to several kinds of humans. Not different races, different human species. Then, one by one, they disappeared, until only one remained, us. The first surprise is that we didn't evolve alone. Around 300,000 years ago, Homo sapiens appeared in Africa. But outside Africa, another human already ruled the land. The Neanderthals weren't primitive monsters. They were remarkably intelligent. They built tools, mastered fire, and survived Ice Age Europe. Some even cared for injured members for years, which means they weren't just surviving, they were caring. Meanwhile, another mystery was hiding far to the east. Scientists didn't even know they existed until 2010. All it took was one tiny finger bone found inside a cave. DNA revealed it belonged to an entirely new human species. We named them the Denisovans, humans we never even knew had existed. And then scientists discovered something that changed everything, because the Denisovans never completely disappeared. For decades, scientists believed modern humans completely replaced every other human species. Then, DNA testing proved they were wrong. Our ancestors didn't just meet Neanderthals. They started families with them, which means they had children together. Those children became our ancestors. Today, if your ancestors came from Europe or Asia, you probably still carry Neanderthal DNA. People from parts of Asia and Oceania carry Denisovan DNA too. In fact, some Denisovan genes help people survive at high altitudes even today. Their DNA is still helping humans survive, so they never completely disappeared. A small part of them still lives inside us. But here's the strangest discovery of all. Scientists found a tiny species of humans living on a small island, adults no taller than a child. In 2003, archaeologists made an unbelievable discovery. The skeleton belonged to an adult, but she was only about 3.5 feet tall. Scientists called them Homo floresiensis. Most people simply called them the Hobbits. Despite their size, they hunted giant animals together. They built stone tools, used fire, and survived for thousands of years, which means being bigger didn't necessarily mean being smarter. For most of human history, Earth was shared by many different humans. Not monsters, not aliens, not myths, just different kinds of humans. Imagine walking through a forest 50,000 years ago and meeting someone who looked almost like you. Someone who could talk, laugh, care, love, and fear, just like you. And then, one day, they were gone, leaving only tiny traces inside us. Today, there is only one human species left. For the first time in millions of years, we are alone, but our bodies still remember them. Tiny pieces of ancient humans are still living inside billions of people. Every scar, every adaptation, every survival is part of a story that began millions of years ago. So, the next time you look in the mirror, remember, you're not seeing just yourself. You're seeing the last chapter of an incredible human story, because without them, there would be no you. The next time you hear a story about human history, remember, it's also your story.